Hi, today we're going to talk about Dragon Hoops. Dragon Hoops is a comic book by Gene Luen Yang. He is a comic book writer who recently came to sort of note with the book Superman Smashes the Klan, which I've talked about on this channel. He's an Asian American author, a former teacher, and this book sort of talks about him trying to find a way to write his next comic book. He's a teacher at school in America. He's had some success, but he's not got writer's block, but he just can't work out what the next step's going to be. This causes him to become interested in the school's basketball team. He interacts with the coach, with the players, something he's never previously had any interest in before. He begins to get an understanding of the game, its history, what it means to different people, how it affects different people, and the different players involved in their backgrounds. And this is all chronicled through this book. And it's the kind of story you think, well, why would I be reading this story? Why would I want to get this? Well, first of all, it's massively engrossing. It's got an art style and a writing style that is both simple but also very involved. You look at the page and you think, well, these are relatively straightforward panels, but then the amount of sort of effort and detail that has gone into people's emotions, the storyboarding of it is really good, and it draws you through the story in the right way. Same with the writing, you know, it feels honest, and he's honest to the point where he's even got a sort of footnotes section in the back where he will openly admit if he's had to fudge a bit of the story in order to make it fit, or if he's got an extra fact that you need to have about it. So he's not trying to hide anything, nothing's hidden. I think that's because he's obviously a very sort of upfront and honest guy, and he is aware that he's talking about real people, so he doesn't want there to be any misunderstandings about things. And there's an ongoing issue through the book about one coach who had some allegations made against him that he sort of builds up to talking about, and ultimately does, and he explains different views on it, and you end up thinking, okay, fine, you know, I get that. He's done that in a very good way. It's got a lovely binding. It's a hardcover. It's solid. It reads really well. It's got a lovely cover that's embossed with the same material as a basketball. It feels like, and it's relatively cheap. It's about 440 odd pages, and I got this for I think £10 to £12. New, so I imagine it must be going for much less second hand by now. But this is, if you're a comic book collector and you like stories that aren't always about superheroes, or you want something, particularly during when this video is made, during lockdown times and COVID times, when you want something that's a bit more uplifting, pick this up and read it. It's great. And it's great as a gift to someone as well, whether someone is into sports or not, but you know they just want an interesting story. I would totally recommend getting this book for them. Let me know what you feel like if you've read this. Do you think it was a good representation of basketball? I certainly learned a lot of things in here. I also learned something about Gandhi that I didn't previously know, which I think just goes to show how balanced it is, because it's not a good thing necessarily about Gandhi either. But yeah, please give us a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe if you like what we're doing on the channel, and thanks for watching.